Hey, good evening. It's my time to go live, and I'm only just making it today. It's like nearly 11 p.m. It's really late, and I've titled this Some Days Really Don't Go As Planned. I mean, today has been, I don't know, well, actually, the last 48 hours have been a succession of unplanned things in my life. The person who was supposed to look after my dad had a little accident and couldn't, so I had to step in. Our little Ben is a little bit sick, not terribly, but is not 100%. And things I was supposed to do this morning, I had to do tonight when my husband was home. And anyway, it's just been one of these days, and I'm absolutely dead. But anyway, I still managed to do a little bit of work. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my story. I've been thinking about this all day. But I don't know, I am so exhausted tonight. I don't think I can say anything terribly valuable. But yeah, one thing I will say that I noticed today is I just tend to really just get on with things even when the conditions are feel quite hostile. And I do think this has to do with my story, with the fact that things happened to me, and I just sort of had to get on with it, and that was it. And I've kind of just learned to get on with it, even if it's hard, even if it's difficult, even if I don't feel like it, even if I'm exhausted, I just still do it because that's kind of what I've learned to do. But I guess to make it interesting and gripping, I should really try to tell the story, but I think I'm really just too tired. That I think is it as well. I did have a moment this afternoon where everything was so different from what I'd scheduled, and I'd planned to do quite a lot of work. And then again, everything was all over the place, so I didn't really manage. And I got to this place in my head where I'm sure some of you experienced that. I couldn't really think, and I was sort of sitting in front of my computer thinking, I have to do some work. And really, I suddenly thought to myself, Sophie, stop, because you're not doing any work. You're just telling yourself you have to do work, but everything's so sort of chaotic and not the way you'd planned, and that you're just not doing any work, so you might as well just do something else. and that was a bit of an aha moment, because I then stopped. I turned my computer off or put it on snooze or whatever, and I actually just took a little bit of time to go outside, and I did a few things on our balcony that needed to be done. I just sort of changed completely. I thought, there's just no point in banging my head against the wall. I'll stop, I'll do something else. And in fact, within about 10-15 minutes, I was feeling a lot better and a lot clearer, and I could think again about what I wanted to post on my Facebook and what my next steps are and things like that. I suddenly had clarity again, and I really thought this is something I have to remember when there's not much point if you feel. I'm all for moving forward all the time in spite of difficult conditions, but when I get to this point where I can't really think because I'm too tired, I've got too many things I'm worried about, sometimes going out, taking a breath of fresh air, taking the dog for a walk, or I don't know, just doing something different actually helps me focus better later on. So that was a bit my my little insight for today. Anyway, I must go and get a few hours sleep before I start again, and I'll say good night, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.